Yo, 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 it's Big Ant, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV. Had to come tap in real quick for the supporters. They been hitting me about it. The thing with Charlamagne the God launching the Black Effect Podcast Network in partnership with Iheart Media. That's a big accomplishment, man. It's going to bring a lot of opportunities for black podcasts and black personalities to get their platforms on iHeartMedia, which is syndicated and everything like that. Right. They got the situation going on Revolt. I don't know exactly how all they stuff breaks down. You know, I don't expect them to put all their terms out. They're not obligated to or how it's being broke down, but they all, you know, this is a big deal for, you know, Charlamagne the God to be able to make something like that happen on using his platform to do that for the creators. Yeah. So that's big. That's big for it. So salute. You know, salute to Charlamagne the God for making that happen, bro. But he did take some shots at Joe Budden. We can't act like we ain't see it. We ain't catch the sarcasm and the way he was announcing it. And Envy knew what it was, but Envy was just joking and laughing. Angela Yee was kind of joking and laughing. Kind of trying to downplay it, but Charlamagne is clearly affected by Joe Budden and what Joe Budden was saying. He's in his feelings still. But no, we gotta first, man. We gotta salute Charlamagne the God. Like, I got videos. You could go look on the channel. So I like about YouTube. My stance would still say the same. Was, you know, I didn't feel like Charlamagne got a lot of respect for his talent in the culture. How he was able to, you know, be able to, hey, I could host the Breakfast Club today, talk to the president tomorrow, go do a podcast the next day, and if I want to, I could go host a strip club, then I could go speak at a college.
And I might talk to Gucci Mane.
And then I might talk to Gucci Mane the next day, you know what I'm saying? Charlamagne ain't really like, he didn't have to really build a personal YouTube channel. He kind of created it, you know, once he already had the name and things like that. Yeah. To my knowledge, I didn't see him out here doing interviews, building a YouTube platform from scratch. But there's nothing wrong with that, bro. Like, I salute Charlamagne for everything he did, but I'm still going to tell him when I don't agree with him. And in this situation, you know, I ain't going to agree with how Joe Budden came off of. He came real aggressive. That's who Joe Budden is. He an aggressive person. A lot of people might take that as disrespectful at times. He's very passionate in the way he speak. And Joe Budden gonna die by this character. That's just him. Yeah. And so when that topic came up about that, and basically this is what Charlamagne went and signed. Cause I looked at the write-up on it and I seen what they said on the Breakfast Club. I can't play that audio on here for y'all for the copyright reasons, but y'all can go look it up. It's on the Breakfast Club YouTube channel. We watched it, we got the information, and what I really took from it was this is where Charlamagne and Joe Budden issue was. You know, Charlamagne spoke out and said he didn't agree with how Joe Budden was voicing his opinion about, you know, how Spotify wasn't trying to pay him correctly. And I think people are still confused and thinking that Joe Budden was looking for a certain dollar amount. Right. Instead of, no, he was mostly focused on ownership. Yeah. Of course you want the highest upfront bag you could get if you're trying to negotiate a deal. Because Charlamagne did throw that out there. Yeah, it's not. He said at the end, it's not about what you worth, it's about what you can negotiate. And I was just like,
it was a multiple slugs in that.
Yeah, it was multiple slugs.
It wasn't just a happy announcement, like it was bittersweet announcement, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to address somebody and let y'all know what I got going on at the same time, instead of just focusing on what he got going on.
The energy in the room was like, it was clearly being sarcastic. It's like, bro, Joe Budden is in your head right now. Yeah. And nobody is in your head unless it's true. I'll just be honest with you, bro. I'm a very passionate person, and I got people who don't like me, and it's people that I don't like, right? And it's not on no street shit or gangster shit. It's just personality clashes because certain niggas be doing fake shit or do lame shit, and everybody know I'm the type of nigga, bro. If you around me like that, or I know you like that, I'm calling you out on it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Not in the music business. In the music business, it don't matter. Like, who cares? This is music business. You know what I'm saying? I can critique from my YouTube channel with my partners in politics with the homies just on some entertainment shit, because this is what my supporters want. But in the business side, man, I'm not trying to make these rappers hold them niggas accountable to be real niggas and shit. Nigga, what the fuck do that shit got to do with me?
You'll never win with that shit.
You'll never win with that shit, but if the supporters ask me to give an opinion, then we gotta come do it. You know what I'm saying? That's what they want. They keep this channel going, and I think that people lost that with Joe Budden, that, you know, him basically, first of all, Joe Budden and them is still in the deal. They let us know that we trying to renegotiate, and they not trying to come to agreements with my terms of the renegotiation, so we're going to have to go somewhere else. People took that as, oh, Joe signed a bad deal, Joe fucked up, Joe this and Joe that. Now, I think that it's kind of fucked up that people ain't catch the whole ultimate thing, what he was saying. And to see Charlamagne, you know, he did basically open up a window of opportunity for a lot of black creators. And that was dope to me. Like, that was dope. But at the same time, there's a part of this write-up on this platform that says, the vision for the Black Effect Podcast Network, he added, is to amplify, elevate, and empower emerging and established talent. Our goal is to shift the narrative from black creators signing transactional deals. I said that wrong. Transactional deals. Our goal is to shift the narrative from black creators signing transactional deals to instead forming legacy partnerships and build generational wealth while allowing each creator to have an equitable stake in their future. As a longtime partner of Iheart, it's an honor to make history with them. All shows on the Black Effect Podcast Network will be distributed through the Iheart Podcast Network, which hosts more than 750 original podcasts spanning genres including business, sports, spirituality, technology, entertainment, family, comedy, and true crime. The company's podcasts are distributed on all major podcast platforms, including the Iheart Radio app.
So I just got from that, he named a few, but it's gonna be over 750.
Probably so.
That's what he said.
He said something like
that's a lot of shit.
Yeah. The Iheart Podcast Network. So they basically create their own podcast thing. He partnered with them in this situation for the black creators.
Okay, so that's a section of that.
Yeah, it's a section of that.
I got you.
It's all under the Iheart shit. So basically, Iheart is basically getting their hand into the podcast wave, where it's gonna be on Iheart Podcast in the Iheart app, but you can still get it on all major platforms. It's Spotify.
So you're not gonna pull it off the shit it's already on.
It's not gonna pull it off the shit it's already on.
That's cool.
They might have an exclusive date to release how Joe Budden shit would still went to YouTube
first.
But it comes out first on Spotify. Well, see, we don't know those details exactly.
Not yet. Yeah.
But there is one gripe with this that I have, and this is a personal opinion. Some people might not agree with it. If people watch the video long enough, they'll catch it. I don't like the term black. People might kill me for that. That's cool.
You mean in general, or when applied to business? Or
to business, not even that. Just in this situation.
Because
the podcast shit has not been solidified as a brand. I mean, the business of the podcast deal is not like the record deals that came out in the 70s and shit, or whenever rap got created. You see what I'm saying? Like the music business is already constructed how it's constructed. So podcasts been freelancing. Niggas' money from podcasts been coming from their ads and their commercials and sponsors and shit.
Mostly, yeah.
It wasn't no record companies or no platform signing the deals. That's what Joe Budden accomplished with Spotify. Exclusively going to Spotify. One of the first ones to do, I think, him and Amy Schumer.
So it was a game changing.
It was a game changing situation. Nobody was getting paid for their streaming. Joe Budden was like, hey, this is the beginning of this. The rules aren't made yet. Let me speak out and let niggas know. Like, hold on, nigga, we got the leverage now. why build your platform up to a certain level and then go cut them in on it when you don't even need them? You see what I'm saying? Because like Joe Budden podcast,
right.
Nigga, I got my own camera, I got my own studio equipment, I got my own engineer, we got our own location. We already was uploading it to Spotify for free for years. All y'all did was come with the playlist and the streaming shit, which is pushing the button. That's it. Housing it. That's nothing.
Yeah.
You could get ads for it. You could get all this shit for it. It ain't nothing to do that. That's how they make their money anyways. It's already a department for that at Spotify. So it's like, to me, why are we separating black? Like, oh, we're going to create a network for black creators. Like, I feel like we should have a network that hosts the black and the white creators should be on the same fucking thing. You see what I'm saying?
So you saying that black term is going to hold us back?
Hold us back.
Or down?
Hold us back and down.
Right.
Do you watch BET?
Nah.
We loved it at first, right?
I used to watch this shit. Yeah.
But do niggas go to BET Awards? Or the Hip Hop Awards? No. It's too ratchet.
Yeah, nah.
They separate, but niggas gonna make sure they hit their MTV shit. Niggas gonna make sure they hit them Grammys.
You
see what I'm
like
saying?
Entertainers and shit.
Yeah, the entertainers.
Yeah.
The entertainers. You see what I'm saying?
So,
When you put that black title on it, it's like, oh, this is separate from them. Nah, bro, we should have mashed it. Like, I liked it Joe Budden's way. This is my personal opinion. Salute to Charlamagne, but I liked what Joe Budden was doing more because, hold on, why it gotta be black and white? Why it just can't be one thing?
I feel you.
You see what I'm saying? By putting it black, it's like, oh, we bunching this like it's all black entertainment. I feel like it gets diluted like that. Black people, we don't take pride and support each other enough to be like, oh, this is black podcast. Like, this is a black podcast network. Oh, they under that black podcast network.
Yeah.
Nah, nigga, these are the top streaming sites. It's nothing wrong with having our own. Don't get me wrong. It is nothing wrong with having our own. But understand, a lot of the black podcasts were not being paid for the streaming. So I'm guessing that's what Charlamagne and them saying, which is great. And I respect it. But let's not knock down what Joe Budden was doing. Because this is the same thing he was preaching. Generational wealth. I got kids. I want my kids to be able to eat off of my podcast, which means ownership.
Right.
Just like having your masters in music. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what I just took from that shit, bro.
It's like he's pro segregation on it. I mean, it's like you pro segregation, like, no, they're pro segregation on it. You on some shit like, nah, we need to be on one accord, nigga.
If you gonna pay them $100,
you're not gonna respect us if not.
Exactly. We giving them the lane to say, oh, that's the black shit. Nah, nigga, we need to be on the same shit, neck and neck with them niggas.
I apologize. That's this shit damn fucked up.
Yeah. Nah, it's all good. I just feel like we should all be on the same thing, bro. Like, why the fuck are we separating with these are the platforms that niggas is spending the most money on?
Right.
These platforms is making the most money off of us. We should have let Joe Budden run his course and set the tone like, okay, now, he went and got whatever he got from this platform. We take all our work over there because they being fair. Now, it's dope that Charlamagne got his own situation. I respect that. Keep doing what you're doing, but let's not downplay what Joe Budden is doing. That shit is great. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
He already proved that, nigga, my numbers are competing with those of the white entertainers that are more popular than me. Amy Schumer outdid her. And I seen some of the names on the podcast. I wish them all the best. But a lot of those names, as we saw, bro, people don't want to listen to them as podcast. It don't mean they not talented. It don't mean that they not funny, but everybody can't do a podcast.
Bro, he said fucking Dwight Howard.
I fucks with Dwight Howard as a hooper. But who wants to hear Dwight Howard talk? And some niggas are gonna say that as, oh, that nigga hating. That nigga is a hater. He's talking down on Dwight Howard. No, what I'm saying is, who wants to listen to Dwight Howard talk for 3 hours? He might be good at it, but judging from he'll be a better YouTuber than a podcaster to me. I feel like NBA players would be better like nigga follow me around with the camera for a couple hours a day. I'm gonna go, talk about basketball, workout, kick it with my kids, vlogs. Vlogs. Some of them niggas can have combos though, some of them have that niche. They can really do it.
Yeah.
But I think with this shit right here, bro, with this podcast shit, you gotta really love this shit, bro. I don't see a lot of these people loving it. That's why all these podcasts, you remember like 2017 when we started our shit?
Yeah.
How many people started them in Houston? Like 50, and then everybody quit in like 1 month.
It's like niggas pimping their celebrity. They ain't really got passion for this.
Yeah, you gotta have a passion for it. Just like you gotta have a passion for music.
They can pull it off if they just put a little more effort, but that shit ain't there when the passion ain't there.
All these niggas had talk shows. All these niggas had podcasts. And that's what they tried to do with Amy Schumer. And that's what they didn't get with Joe Budden, is that he really had a passion for what he was doing. That's why he became #1. I'm using my celebrity and my passion together. You can be a celebrity all you want to. If you don't have a passion, it's not going to go up. But salute to Charlamagne, man. A lot of shots were taken at Joe Budden in that motherfucker.
Yeah.
We saw those, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It is what it is. They got their own issues and they got to deal with those. But clearly, Joe Budden is in the nigga head. It is what it is. Like I say, bro, I'm not going to take nothing away from Charlamagne. Salute to everybody that's going to be a part of this. And who knows? I hope I didn't burn no bridge, but I got to keep it real for my supporters. I would love to work with all these niggas. You know what I'm saying? I want to interview Charlamagne and Joe Budden and everybody. But I can't come on here and lie about this shit, bro. I can't come over here and fake and cap and act like it is what it is, bro. Charlamagne was like, I'm not going to do him and go off on him like he would do me, but you continue to take shots throughout your whole excerpt.
You pushing this black effect, all this here, but man, the biggest lesson to take from this shit, bro, is when you a man, black, white, whatever, if you fuck up, admit this shit and move on, bro.
Yeah.
Nigga, you should have never spoke on Joe's situation.
Yeah.
From the get-go.
That's how I feel.
Now he's at the point you feel like I can't go back and apologize. I gotta keep on this same.
Bro, I feel like black people got that bad, bro. I don't have that problem, bro. When I'm wrong, I will apologize, bro. But he just can't say, because this all Joe Budden was preaching. He want ownership. And then they talking about, man, it's about what you can negotiate. But he has said, I already signed the deal to check the room and see what data I can get and just see how it will work out. And he said, I got in the building, I got the information I need. Now it's time to renegotiate. I know what my numbers is. Like, he wouldn't have been previewed to none of that if he didn't sign. Like, I would sign the deal for 2 years. Okay, this is enough for me to take care of the family, da-da-da. I'm still young enough in life to where I could sign a bad deal for 2 years and let me learn some shit. Let me experience it. And I only got 2 years. I know what the end date is. Instead of signing my life away.
Right.
Like, oh, nigga, you signed a 5 or 6 album deal and we determined the release. Nah, Joe's smarter than that. Him and his lawyer and manager.
I want to relate it to the music game as well, too.
Yeah, it's like, all the same shit.
It's like, bro, you wouldn't tell an independent rapper who done tasted success to go, nigga, fuck that, you need to go sign with the major anyway.
It's the same as that shit. We talking digital streams, digital downloads, which make up the music game right now. YouTube views, which is, everything is digital. That's all it is. And niggas don't know how they exactly paying, how they rating the scales of a stream.
Yeah.
There's a handful of rappers who got that type of information. They good enough with their people and the executives, you know what I'm saying? To know, okay, this amount of streams. Fuck what they telling you a stream worth. This how much they really get paid for this stream. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the real deal. It's only a handful of niggas in the game who preview or whatever you want to call it, to that type of information.
Yeah.
That's just how I feel about it. You know what I'm saying? I could be wrong though. I don't know. I'm just making that as whatever. But Joe Budden, man, he had it figured out to me. He was preaching the right shit. Feel like niggas didn't really want to hear Joe Budden talk. You know what I'm saying? But Charlamagne took some jabs at him. I'm pretty sure Joe Budden gonna respond on his new podcast. all type of shit came out about the nigga, but we'll talk about that in another little situation. But shout out to Charlamagne. Shout out to everybody doing their thing, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. With that, all the platforms, just hilarious. Who else going over there? I think Gangster Chronicles going over there. I mean, it was a lot. Y'all gotta look them motherfuckers up.
85 South.
I mean, it was a lot of shit going over there. Glasses Malone got one going over there. Shout out to everybody going over there and inking that deal. And it's finna happen very quickly. So shout out to Charlamagne too. That's still big news. But like, yeah, for sure. But like, I do understand that Joe Budden was fighting a different fight. He's fighting for what he already proven. And I'm gonna stand behind any nigga trying to get behind what they work, bro. I'm not finna downplay that. I'm not finna say, oh, you should have negotiated better. Because he just said, like, hey, I'm letting my supporters know.
You being a trailblazer right now. It's hard to have faith in this shit.
Yeah, it's hard. Like, everybody don't have it. Everybody don't have it in them to say, fuck the deals, fuck the majors. You know what I'm saying? And we gotta acknowledge them niggas who do. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. And then for him to share that information for the creators like myself, I appreciate that. Because a lot of niggas is going to get game and they going to tuck the game. They not going to give it to you. Yeah. Joe Budden was giving the game up that we need. A lot of these niggas be talking about game and information. Nipsey was one of them niggas, bro. Nipsey gave out a lot of information, bro. I go back and I watch them interviews, bro. That nigga gave out a lot of information. Like, he would give it out that they wouldn't give to us, bro. They don't want us to be that smart. And to hear niggas try to tell Joe Budden to be quiet and, oh, you just complaining. I'm like, are y'all listening? Like, I don't know, but I fucks with Charlamagne. If you listen to the platform, man, like I said, you heard this before. I got plenty of shit on my platform talking about Charlamagne and the respect I got for what he's been able to do. I don't always agree with everything he does, though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's just what it is. So we'll see what happened with this shit. Make sure y'all fuck with my boy. I Stop Smoking with Haters on Instagram. Underscore in between everything. _stop_ smoking with haters _. And then urban politicians _ Big Ant, man, 1000.